We're back with episode 34 of The Clinical Dose. Back in here with Caleb. So we kicked Joe out this week. And yeah, Caleb's back in for another episode.
Sure am.
Another 5 questions. You ready?
Definitely.
Let's do it. So top 3 books you've read recently, business, personal growth, or otherwise, from Samuel Docks from Instagram Q&A. So do you have a top 3 books you've read?
I've got like a top 2 books recently.
Okay.
If we're going recently, I'll go. The first one is Mindset by Carol Dweck.
Good book. That's in my top 3 as well.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It delves into the growth mindset and the fixed mindset. And basically the growth mindset is a belief that most basic abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this view, it creates a love for learning as well as a resilience, and it's essential for anyone who is looking to achieve great accomplishments.
Good, yeah, really good book. Would recommend reading that one if you haven't already. Yeah, some really good insight there.
Definitely. And my second pick would have to be Grit by Angela Duckworth.
Another good one.
Another amazing one. Look, grit refers to someone's ability to persist through just hardships and setbacks is the best way that I like to put it.
That's pretty much it.
A few, I guess, like the definitions of grit: courage, conscientiousness, perseverance, resilience, and passion. Throughout the book, it just, I guess, gives demonstrations and examples of different people in life and how they apply grit in different scenarios.
Yeah. So I had Mindset on there as well. The other one, which I'm currently reading and really enjoying, is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Goes into habits that you should be doing to make the most out of kind of your day, and different habits to make the most out of your life, essentially. And the other one is Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink. Really like that book. It's about taking ownership for your actions. So if you haven't read those, would recommend reading those.
Beautiful. I think that 7 Habits is on my to-do list of reading.
Yeah.
So.
That's good. Next question. Can I take a BCAA supplement to replace soda? From Amir TikTok? Amar
TikTok, yeah.
From IG Q&A. What are your thoughts?
Well, short answer, I believe, is yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's, I guess, a great way to cut out a few extra calories that could be impinging on your diet.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with the BCAA, you're going to increase your recovery as well, so it's kind of extra benefit there. And especially if it is sugar, if it's not sugar-free soda, it's a good way to reduce that sugar, like you said. It's replaced with a healthier alternative that's still going to taste really nice.
Yeah, definitely. As well as, I guess, it's also good to rely on, because some of those sugar-free soda drinks can also get a little bit heavy on the gut as well if you start having too many of them. Definitely.
So next question. Best tip to feel more relaxed before bed to help fall asleep? I hear you with all the sleep issues. From Little Lifter Lauren from Instagram Q&A, which ties in quite well because I think you produced our sleep article.
Yes, I definitely did, yeah. The article's called... Oh, fuck.
Okay, you wrote it. I can't remember.
No, the article's called "Improve Your Sleep Quality," I believe.
Yeah.
Whereas we have 5 sleep hacks that we used in there. I think we'll just touch on a couple.
Yeah.
The ones that I believe are quite important are like your pre-bed routine, just doing simple things like dimming the lights before you go to bed, having a nice warm, relaxing bath or shower, or even switching off from your mobile devices, because that's usually the biggest one and one that we're all guilty of doing. And then of course, looking at your bedroom environment as well. Is the room too hot, too cold? Again, is it too much light coming in? All those simple things. And then finally, I guess if there was another piece of advice I'd give is, if you're doing that as well, have a look at, some of our awesome sleep supplements that, something like Force Element Night Ops, that they really help with giving you a greater quality of sleep.
Definitely. And for me, I can sometimes have a lot of trouble sleeping. A lot of it's to do with the stimulation that I have. So obviously like training later at night, it always affects my sleep. But I find, especially if I'm on my phone and have the TV on in the background, I find it a lot harder to sleep. I actually find reading a book before bed sets me into a much better headspace to get a better sleep. So,
which is another
because
hack that we've got on there.
yeah, although I'm engaged in the book, it's just not as stimulating as like a TV, a movie, social media, anything like that.
Yeah,
So,
it's all about like that blue light and your exposure to daylight or bright light exposure, which we touch in and we go into a lot deeper in the article. So I definitely recommend checking out that sleep article if you can. We'll put
pop
a
it
link.
in the bio for you. So yeah. Next question. Hey legend, I'm changing up my protein and looking at R1 Whey. What's the best flavor? From AirBusy023 from Instagram Q&A. Favorite flavors?
Well, my favorite flavors, well, first off, I just would like to obviously make the note that flavors are subjective. We all have different taste buds, so I'm definitely going to have different flavors. But the two that come to my mind have to be salted caramel and frozen banana.
Those two are really good. Some other ones, the choc fudge is one of my favorites, and it's quite plain, so most people do like that. I mean, I've tried most of them, man. They're really good. Even the birthday cake is another kind of crowd favorite, as well as the mint choc. But yeah, probably chocolate, salted caramel, frozen banana would be my top three.
Yeah, you'll find that your taste buds will change time from time too. You'll want to try new flavors. It's just a thing.
Yeah. And then last question. How many sets do you do per small muscle group, like biceps per workout? And do you do more than one? From Nani Rezulbagu from Instagram Q&A. So for me personally, for small muscle groups like biceps, triceps, arms, what else is small, rear delts and stuff. I'm not rear delts as much because I do them on a shoulder day, but if you go biceps per se, I would usually do, in my whole workout, for my arms workout, I would probably do 4 to 5 exercises for biceps and 4 to 5 for triceps. I train it together. And so probably around about the 20 sets for biceps and 20 sets for triceps personally. 4 to 5 for each working exercise for that muscle group. I do it more than once just because it's a focus area. Some people don't because they tend to be overactivated through back and training back. So it really depends. If that's the area you're trying to grow, the more volume is probably going to be better through that muscle group.
Yeah, for me personally, I do more of like a push-pull legs kind of split.
Yeah.
So I do focus a lot more on a lot of compound exercises. I will still tend to add in a few, smaller isolateral exercises.
Yeah.
And I'd be looking at doing, maybe 2 or 3 of those exercises with anywhere between 3 to 4 different sets.
Okay, so you're probably getting 12 working sets on like that smaller muscle group max.
Yes,
I'm probably getting up to about 20 doing more of a bro split. So, yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it for episode
Beautiful.
34. If you have a question for one of the next episodes of the Clinical Dose, chuck them in the comments below and I'll pick them out from there. If not, subscribe to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel. Stay up to date with all the latest episodes. For me, Caleb, Joe, and all the special guests that we get in on the Clinical Dose, as well as everything else we put up. And until next time, where are we coming to and from, Caleb?
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay massive.
Thank you for tuning into this video. We hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to check out our latest upload and our recommended video, and be sure to subscribe to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel to stay up to date with all of our latest uploads.